right, so we're going to use a strap. If you have a yoga strap, we'll put it together to make a big loop. And if you're just using a belt or something that doesn't go together, no worries, we can modify. So we're just going to put that to the side for now. And we're going to start laying down on our backs. And just take a few moments here to settle. So we're settling down and we're settling in. Let the eyes be closed. Begin to breathe a little bit deeper than you normally do. Relaxing the muscles in the face. Relaxing the space between the eyebrows and the jaw. And then just take a moment to check in and just see how you're feeling today and what you're feeling. So I know for me, my mood is definitely affected by the weather. So this weekend has been beautiful. And I've just felt lighter and happier and more relaxed, less stressed. So it's interesting how outside influences can affect how we feel, but they don't have to control how we feel. We are in control of how we feel. So any thoughts that we have in our mind that might be causing feelings of stress or anxiety, let's try to change some of those thoughts and focus on the things that make us feel really good. So maybe you're just focusing on the weather and the beautiful day. Or maybe focusing on the fact that we have a 3-day weekend and you don't have to worry about work. So just taking your time to notice your thoughts and then notice your feelings. And then you'll also notice that your feelings direct your actions. So if you're feeling good and energized and happy, then usually you're more motivated to maybe exercise or be outside or cook a healthy meal. And then when you're feeling opposite, maybe you just want to lay on the couch and watch Netflix or do something that's maybe not the best thing for you. So just taking a few moments at the beginning of your practice to check in with your thoughts, your feelings. Notice what you're feeling and how you're feeling, and where in the body do you feel? Where do you feel your tension? Where do you feel your joy? Just notice. And then we're just going to breathe deeply. So take a nice full deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. Inhaling. And exhaling. Continue that nice deep breath as you draw the knees into the chest. Relax the low back, relax the shoulders. Maybe sway left to right. You can make some circles with your knees in one direction, then maybe the other. Just getting some movement in the body. And then on your next inhale, we're going to move the body with your breath. So slowly reach the arms up and back. The feet are going to lift up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, let's hug the knees into the chest. Inhale again. Arms reach, feet lift. And exhale. Hug the knees in. So think about inhaling, creating space in the body, And then exhaling, letting go. We're going to take both feet down to the floor. Knees are bent. Feet are going to be about mat width apart. Take a deep breath in. You can let your arms be out to the sides. As you exhale, legs will drop over to the right, and you can turn your head over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, legs go left. Turn your head over your right shoulder. And then just continue that movement left to right, inhaling and exhaling. Moving through the hips, stretching through the low back, lengthening through the tops of the thighs. Feeling the expansion of the belly and chest when you breathe in, and then feeling the body relax when you breathe out. And then we'll bring the legs back to center, and here we're going to reach for the strap. So we'll take your strap. The buckle part will be away from you with the tail going down so that you can adjust. Your right foot is going into the strap. If you have a strap with a loop, you're going to put it around your back, at your upper back, underneath the shoulder blades and underneath the arms. If you're just using a belt or something that doesn't loop together, you can just gently hold each end of the strap with your hands. Try not to create any tension in the shoulders. You want to hold relaxed and soft. The left leg is going to go straight along the floor. Arms can release by your sides. And then we're just going to do little bend stretches here. So a little bend in the knee as you inhale, and then exhale. Leg goes a little straighter. Inhale, a little bend. Exhale, a little straighter. And then one more like that. Inhale, a little bend. And exhale, a little straighter. And then just pause here. You can flex the foot, getting a little bit deeper in the back of the leg. Soft muscles in the face. So not only are you giving the body a chance to release physical tightness and tension in the back of the leg or the low back, but you're also giving your mind and your breath a chance to connect so that you can feel maybe a little bit more grounded in the present moment. So really feel the body relax when you exhale. We'll take one more full breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're going to soften the right knee. Let the right leg reach over to the right, and then just gradually begin to lengthen the right leg. And again, you might want to soften as you take a breath in, and then as you exhale, maybe you push the leg a little straighter, soften, and reach. Or you can just stay still. You don't have to bend and stretch. It's up to you. Just ease into the pose. Try to stay grounded on the left side of the body. The left hip and the left shoulder is down. Just beginning to open up the inner thigh and the outer hip. And then continuing to notice your breathing. Your deep inhale and your deep exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the leg back to center, soften the knee, and then just reach the right leg over to the left. Same thing as before. You can ease in and soft bend as you breathe in. As you breathe out, maybe just lengthening. And then soften. Breathe in and breathe out as you lengthen. Inhaling and exhaling. Pausing here, the right shoulder is down, the right hip is down. You can keep the eyes closed. follow the breath. Feel it coming in through the nose, filling up the lungs. And then as you exhale, relax the shoulders. Let the body just melt down into the mat. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's bring the right leg back to center. We'll take the right foot out of the strap, bend the left knee so the left foot comes on the floor, and you'll just rest your right ankle on top of the left leg above the knee. We'll reach for the back of your left thigh and draw the left knee into your chest. And then you can gently sway the legs left to right. And then notice when you pause a little bit over to the left that you can get a little bit deeper. So maybe your right elbow is helping to push the right thigh and knee a little bit more away from you. And then you're using the clasped hands behind the left thigh just to draw the left knee in towards you. You can flex your right foot if you'd like. And just pause here and breathe. We often carry a lot of tightness and tension in the hips, especially women. So relaxing here. Men often carry a lot of tension in the shoulders. Not to say that women and men don't carry tension other places, but typically tension is held in different areas of the female and the male body. So just relax the shoulders and let the hips let go. Continue to breathe with ease. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to release the hands. We're going to keep the right foot where it is. And you're gently just going to let the shape of your legs with the left foot on the floor drop over to the left. So maybe your right foot reaches the floor. If it doesn't, you can lift the foot and just let it step on the inside of your left leg. Or if that's too much, you can just relax the right leg and let it stack on top of the left. So if you have the right foot either on the floor in front of your left knee or on top of the left knee, maybe take your left hand and reach for your right ankle. Press the right knee forward. Turn your head over your right shoulder and let your right arm reach to the right. Pausing here, opening up through the rib cage, breathing into the belly and chest. See what you feel in your hip and in your low back. Inhaling fully and exhale completely. Take a full breath in, and then on your next exhale, bring the legs back to center. Bring the right foot back down to the floor. We'll hug the knees into the chest, and we'll take 3 deep breaths, moving with breath. So as you inhale, it's slow. Arms reach up and back. Feet lift. As you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach, feet lift. And exhale, hug the knees in. We're going to take the right foot down to the floor. Left foot comes into the strap. We'll let the right leg go straight. Arms are relaxed. And then ease in. Inhaling, soft bend. Exhale, reach. Inhale, you can bend the knee. Exhale, you can straighten. Inhale, a nice bend. And exhale, reach. pausing here. This is so good for the low back. Tight hamstrings can lead to soreness in the low back. This is also really good for circulation, varicose veins. Letting the strap support your shoulder blades to help encourage the shoulders to relax down away from the ears. And then just breathing deeply. You can notice your thoughts, where they're going, and then notice your feelings, where you feel, what you feel. And then use your breath to process those feelings, just to maybe lessen the intensity of any negative feelings like stress or anxiety. And then if you're feeling super relaxed and happy and calm, use your breath to deepen those feelings. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's soften the knee and let the left leg reach over to the left. So again, you can use 3 breaths to ease in, where your inhale is a soft bend, your exhale is a reach. Inhale, soften. Exhale, deepen. Breathing in and breathing out. Try to stay grounded down through the right side of the body as you just begin to open through the left hip and the left thigh. Notice your jaw. Notice the space between your eyebrows. Those are 2 areas of my body where I often carry tension and don't even know it. But when I take a moment and check in, I can see, oh, wait a minute, I'm clenching my teeth, I'm clenching my jaw. So use this time in these poses where we're not really moving or doing much, we're just passive, to check in. Check into the areas in the body where you know you carry tension and see if you can just find a softness there with your breath. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, we'll soften the knee, reach the left leg over to the right, and then 3 breaths to ease in. Moving the knee, gently relaxing the knee as you inhale, and exhale, maybe finding the depth of the pose. Inhale to soften, exhale, go a little deeper. It's just a nice way to ease into a pose. And then once you're there, then relax. Let the body feel like it's weighing heavy down onto the mat, the back of the body. But then the front of the body can be light as you breathe and fill up the lungs and empty. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, let's bring the leg back to center. Soften the knee. We'll bend the right knee. You can take your left foot, place it on top of the right leg above the knee. We'll reach for the back of the right thigh, draw the knee into your chest, and then a gentle sway left to right. You'll notice when you sway left, it's as if you have a bent knee. In the other poses, you're kind of relaxing for a moment, and then when you shift right, that's the depth. So maybe just a gentle left to right here, and then pausing over to the right. That's where we can get a little bit deeper into the left hip. You could use your left elbow or forearm to press the left knee a little bit more away, and then draw the right knee in a little bit more. Relaxing through the shoulders, staying stable in the back, breathing with ease. Take a full deep breath in, and then as you exhale, let's release. Let the right foot come down. And then here, the right foot's on the floor, left foot stays where it is as you just gently let the whole shape of your legs drop to the right. Go nice and slow. Does your left foot touch the floor? If it does, great, just leave it there. If it doesn't and you're feeling strained, lift the foot, place it on the thigh or the knee. If that still feels like too much, then you can uncross and just stack the leg. So depending on where your foot is, see if you can take your right hand and place it on your left ankle. Draw that left knee away from you. Let your left arm go along the floor and turn your head to the left. Breathe deeply into the low back. You want to release any tightness, especially on the left side of the low back. A lot of people carry tension in the low back, and it's usually either on one side or the other. So take the time to open up the left side of the back here, creating some space above the hip. Breathe into the belly, into the back of the lungs, and then relax as you exhale. Take one more full breath in here. And then as you exhale, let's bring the legs back to center. Both feet come down on the floor, and then we'll hug the knees into the chest. And then you can either rock left to right and roll to one side to press yourself up, or you can cross one ankle in front of the other, rock front to back a few times, and then rock yourself, up. Okay, and then once you come up, let's sit, have your strap handy, and I want you to be comfortable seated. So if you're not comfortable seated cross-legged on the floor, you can sit up a little higher. You can take a folded blanket or a bolster or a cushion. That will help get your hips a little bit higher and will help support your low back. So just coming to sit for a moment, you can shift left to right so that you're really grounded down into the sits bones. Feel the spine lengthened, the shoulders relax down, crown of the head is soft, reaching up, lengthen through the neck. You can let your hands rest on your thighs and just pause here for a moment. So often yoga classes start like this, and I find that this is very hard for me to do cold. I feel like my hips are tight, my back is sore, so coming into this pose after that gentle warm-up, I feel is a little bit easier. And this is just a nice pose for me. Eyes are closed, you can just kind of feel grounded, check in, just notice what you're feeling, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, and where. And then you can keep the eyes closed if you want. We're gently just going to move the arms with your breath. So as you breathe in, really reach the arms out and up. And as you exhale, arms reach out and down. Inhale again. Arms reach out and up. And exhale, arms reach out and down. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms reach out and up. And exhale, out and down. We're going to add a little twist here. So as you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to twist your torso to the left. Your left hand is going to come behind you, but it's not going to touch the floor. Your right hand is going to reach for the outside of your left knee, but you're not going to touch the knee. So your hands are hovering, they're not touching anything. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, try to deepen your twist a little bit and notice where that energy is coming from. That's strong core here. You're using the muscles that support your core, the front and around the spine, to deepen that twist. Not using the hands, but using the core. Use your breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go a little deeper. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen. From here, your right hand is going to rest on the outside of your left knee. You're going to come out of the twist about halfway as you take your left arm up and side lean over to the right. So pausing here, relax the shoulders, soft bend in your top elbow. Grounded down through your left hip. If you would like to feel a little bit more in your torso and your core, let your right hand hover. It just hovers off the knee. Pause here and breathe. Reaching the fingertips away from each other, shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, just straighten up the spine. Let the arms stack on top of each other. So your left arm is on the top. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then either just stay here as you press the backs of the hands together, or you can twist the wrists and let the palms touch. Reaching the fingertips up a little bit, drop the shoulders down a little bit, and press the elbows forward a little bit. You can drop your chin to relax the neck. Deep in the shoulders, deep in between the shoulder blades. You can shift your shape of the arms and upper torso left to right a little bit. Just letting go of tightness in the shoulders and the back. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, release the arms. Okay, shaking the arms out a little bit. We're going to reach for the strap. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the other side. We're doing this first. So we're going to take the strap. Your hands are either going to be in the loop, your thumbs in the loop, or you can just hold pretty wide. So it's up to you. And we're going to start just by inhaling, lifting the arms up. And exhaling, arms go down. We're going to do 2 more, just like this, just going up to the top of the head. Inhale, up. You can soften the elbows if you need to. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Okay, now we're going to go up and over. If that feels like too much, then you don't have to. And you can bend the elbows. Inhale, up. Exhale, back, only if that feels okay. Inhale up, exhale forward. You don't have to go all the way over, and you can bend the elbows. Inhale, lift. I'll show you bent elbows. Exhale, just bring the arms behind you. Inhale up, and exhale forward. And then one more time, just like that. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up and exhale forward. Beautiful. Let's put the strap to the side. If you're sitting cross-legged, we're going to switch the cross of your ankles. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So you're reaching the hands away from each other. Your right hand drops down but does not touch the floor. Your left hand reaches over to the outside the knee but does not touch the knee. Use your breath and your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen the twist. Notice how you have to draw the belly in to get that turn. Inhaling, relax the shoulders. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Left hand comes down onto the outside of your right knee. Come about halfway out of the twist as you take your right arm and reach it over to the left. Really nice stretch in the side body, opening up the rib cage as well as the low back. This is a really nice way to condition the lungs. Relax the shoulders. A little bit more engaged if you'd like. Lift your left hand, let it hover off of the knee. Draw the belly in, pull the shoulders down. Soft elbow on the top. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, come back to center. We're going to let your right arm stack on top of the left. Lift the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Maybe you get the backs of the hands closer to each other. Maybe you get the palms to touch. Just wherever you are, we're going to relax the shoulders down. Lift the fingertips up just a little bit. Push the elbows forward. You can tuck your chin. Maybe you sway the upper half of the torso left to right. This is releasing tension and tightness in the shoulders, the upper and mid back, and between the shoulder blades. Relaxing through the neck. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release the arms, shake the arms out, reach for your strap. And then again, getting into the shoulders. Thumbs come onto the loop. Inhale, lift. You can just go as high as you'd like. Exhale, lower. So not only are we creating more range of motion, but you're also building some muscle and strength in the shoulders. Inhale, lift. They might be feeling a little tired right now. It's good. Exhale, lower. One more time, just like this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then we'll go up and over, only if you can. Modify if you need to. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Really open the chest. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Two more, just like that. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale back. This feels good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, you can move the strap. Bring the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands onto the ankles or shins. Just take one full breath in. And then as you exhale, just completely fold down over your legs. So you can round the back. Let the shoulders just slump forward and down. Relax the hands. Let the head hang heavy. You have a nice big diamond, so you're not trying to draw the heels way in. We want to create a lot of space here. You can use your breath. Think about your inhale giving you a little bit more length in the spine. Your exhale, maybe you go a little deeper down. One more full breath in here. And a full breath out. And then we'll slowly roll back up. Bring the knees together and we're going to transition onto hands and knees. So if you like to have a little extra padding underneath your knees, feel free to place a blanket or a folded towel underneath the knees. Otherwise, just bring the knees down to the mat, hip width apart, tops of the feet are on the floor, wrists are underneath your shoulders, fingers are spread nice and wide. And let's just take 3 breaths here. So as you inhale, curl the toes under, drop the belly, soften the elbows and lift the chin, opening the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin, push the hands down, round the back, and tops of the feet press down. 2 more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling again, curling the toes under, soft through the collarbones, and exhale, round. Let's come back to neutral spine. The left foot is going to reach back and it's going to lift. So the foot is lifted hip height, all 5 toes are pointed down. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're just going to bring your left knee into your nose, round the back. Inhale, reach the left foot back, flex the foot. And exhale, you can point the toes and bring the knee into your nose. Inhale, lengthen with a flexed foot. Exhale, knee to nose. And then you're going to take your left foot and step it up between your hands. So the left foot is up between your hands. The right knee is pretty far back. If you need to put blocks or some height underneath your hands, you can. We're going to let the hips drop way down low here. So just feel your hips sinking down. This is getting deep into the hip joint and the hip flexor. Start to lift your chin and open the chest forward. That's your inhale. And then as you exhale, just start to pull your hips back. You can leave the left leg just moving with the body. Don't worry about how straight it goes or how bent it is. Don't worry. Inhale, hips come down, chest lifts. Exhale, pull back. One more, just like that. Inhale, hips forward and down. Exhale, pull back. From here, you're going to come forward, curl the right toes under, and lift the right knee. The right hand stays where it is. You're going to open up the left side of the belly, rib cage, and chest opens to the left. Keep your left hip and your left knee nice and strong as you reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Try to straighten that right leg. Feeling strong in the back thigh. If you need to have the right knee down, that's totally fine. Breathing deeply here. Beautiful. Try to hug the left knee and the left inner thigh in towards your midline. Building a lot of strength here. Opening up the shoulders and through the chest. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, the left hand comes down, your right knee comes down. You're going to scoot your left foot back. You're on hands and knees. We're going to come down onto forearms. So you're down onto forearms. You have to have relaxed hands. So you can put them together, you can have palms up or gently palms down. You can decide. The right foot is going to step back, the left foot is going to step back. We're coming into a forearm plank. If this hurts your back, 2 options. You can lift your hips higher, or knees come down and you're pressing the tops of your feet into the floor so much that your knees are barely on the floor. Those are some options if this is too much. Otherwise, we're building some strength in that core. Breathing in and breathing out. Just focus right here on your breath, on what you feel in the body. Building a lot of strength. It's really important to have a strong core. It protects your back from injury. Breathe deeply. Take a nice full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, drop the knees, walk your hands back, and come into a child's pose. Let the forehead drop down. You can rest the arms down. You can have the tops of the hands by your feet. Wherever you want to be, just take a few really nice deep breaths here. Grounding down through the forehead. lengthening the neck and spine. Relaxing through the face and shoulders. Take one more full breath in here. And a full breath out as you make your way back up onto hands and knees. 3 breaths here. We'll curl the toes under as you inhale. Drop the belly. Lift the chin. Exhale. Tuck and round. Getting nice movement in the spine and neck. Inhale. Gentle drop down. Exhale, round. Inhaling and exhaling. From neutral, we're going to take the right foot back. It's lifted. Your heel is reaching back, all 5 toes pointed down. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you can point the toes and bring your right knee into your nose. Inhale, flex foot, push back with the heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to nose, and then step your right foot forward up between your hands. Hands can be higher if they need to be. Left knee is really far back, so your right knee stays right over the right ankle, even when we sink the hips down. So if your foot is back, move it forward so that your right knee does not pass the ankle, even when we come down and forward. So when you come forward, just lift the chest, lift the chin, open up through the collarbones. That's your inhale. And then exhale, just let the head drop and pull your hips back. The right leg goes a little straighter, doesn't have to be straight. Inhale, drop down. This is getting movement into the hips and hip flexors. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Curl the left toes under. Lift the left knee if you can. If you need to leave the knee down, that's fine. The left hand stays where it is. Turn your belly, rib cage, and chest to the right. Pull your right hip in and the right knee in. Try not to let those splay out to the right. Right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Create a lot of space between your ears and your shoulders. Strong thighs. Feel the back thigh reaching up and the front thigh reaching down. Shoulders are strong but relaxed away from the ears. Breath is flowing with ease. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your right hand down, drop the left knee, scoot the right foot back, and then from here, we're just going to curl the toes under and lift your knees. So you're in a plank pose. So your shoulders are over your wrists. If your knees need to be down, have them down, but tops of the feet are down, and you're pushing down with the tops of the feet so much that your knees feel light. Pausing here, building strength, not only in the core, but in the muscles and bones of the arms and shoulders. Keeping the hips lifted and the belly strong. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, come on down to the knees, and we're going to step your left foot just a little bit forward. So the left foot comes a little bit forward. Your hands are going to be about a foot in front of your left foot. Curling the right toes under, we're going to push off with the right foot so that you're standing on your left. Now, you can do lots of things from here. You can let your left leg go straighter but keep a soft bend. Right foot is flexed, all the 5 toes pointed down. Your right hand can stay where it is. You can lift the left hand and just place it on your left hip. You can turn your belly, rib cage and chest to the left, and you can lift your hand up to the left. So this is just an option. Don't feel like you have to do all of this. Maybe both hands are down, that's fine. Building a lot of strength, not only in the muscles, but in the bones of your standing leg and knee and hip. Breathe deeply. Nice strong back leg. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, left hand comes down, right foot comes down next to the left. Belly is resting on your thighs, and just hang for a moment. You can relax your hands. Let your head just hang. Nice full deep breaths. Okay, from here, other side, hands come onto the floor. You're going to step your left foot back. Your right foot is on the floor. This is like we're about to take off for a track race. But from here, you're going to push off your left foot and come onto your right. Back foot is flexed. Right leg is strong, but soft bend in the knee. Left hand stays where it is. Right hand can stay. It can come onto your right hip. You can turn your belly, rib cage and chest to the right, and you can lift your right hand. Try not to hold your breath, even though we're holding a very challenging pose. You're breathing with ease. Feel what you feel. Strong, energized, balanced, grounded. Take it in. Take a full breath in, and then as you exhale, let the right hand come down, left foot comes down, hang. Hold on to opposite elbows, bent knees, belly on your thighs, head hangs. You can sway. And then we'll take the hands down to the floor. Step one foot back, drop the knee. Other foot goes back, drop the knee. Send both feet over to one side. Come down onto the opposite hip. We're going to send both feet to the front and make your way down onto your back. Whew. Once you're on your back, take a moment, just like at the beginning of the practice, and just check in. Notice how you're feeling. Notice what you're feeling. You can feel your breath. You can feel the energy in your body. We moved a lot around. So just kind of feel all that going on in the body right now. It's a lot of energy, a lot of strength, a lot of power. Let's let the palms come down by your sides. Your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor and parallel, but you're just going to draw your feet just a little closer in towards your seat. Shoulders are relaxed. Eyes are closed. We're just going to move through bridge pose with your breath. So as you inhale, lift the arms up and back, hips lift. As you exhale, arms come down, hips come down. So just move like this on your own. Nice and slow and controlled. So your breath is flowing naturally. Your mind is focusing on your breath and the body, trying to keep them moving together. This is a form of moving meditation because the mind is focused on the breath and body connection, which hopefully creates feelings of being calm and relaxed. Use your breath to process through whatever it is that you're feeling. On your next exhale, we'll pause with the arms down, hips down. Gently lift and draw the knees to the chest. We'll take the knees wide. You can stay just like this and ground down through your low back and release your shoulders. You can lift the feet and reach for your shins or ankles, or you can reach for your pinky sides of your feet and come into happy baby pose. Whatever pose you're in, close the eyes, relax the face, shoulders, back and hips. Feel free to sway left to right. Try to keep the low back down on the floor. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Slowly let the feet come down and find Shavasana. So any version of Shavasana that feels good for you. You can be laying flat. You can have the knees bent. You can take a pillow or a cushion or a bolster. You can put it underneath the legs. So just take a few moments to settle into Shavasana, and then just breathe. Just be. See what's happening inside your mind and your thoughts. See how you're feeling, see what you're feeling. And then just notice where in the body you have those feelings. And then just breathe with ease. Relax. And be peaceful in your space. Begin to deepen your breath. You can bring some small movements back into the body. Maybe rolling the back of the head left to right. Gently wiggle the fingers and the toes. And before we transition out of Shavasana, see if you can set an intention for the rest of your day. Decide what kind of day you want to have. Think about how you want to feel for the rest of the day. What thoughts you need to have to create those feelings. And then letting those positive thoughts and positive feelings affect your actions to do positive things. And then when you're ready, you can slowly begin to move the body and gently transition out of Shavasana. And just come to seated. Again, being comfortable, checking in, see how you feel. We'll place the right hand over the heart, the left hand over the right hand. And remember that we are all connected. Not only are we here with each other, but we're here for each other. We may not be sharing physical space right now, but by sharing our practice together, we create positive energy together to send out to each other. So bring the palms together in front of your heart center to honor your practice and honor each other. Namaste.